Hey, I want to preface, we here at this show, which many know as Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast. We're known for being what some would call irony poisoned. We're never serious. We don't take things seriously.
Mm-hmm. My mom's always saying this.
They're always getting your goat. They're always getting at you, Alan. And they're always, the posters, the commenters, the Apple reviews, they're always saying, y'all need to take things more seriously. Sonic and pizza are very important to us. And to that I go, you know what? That's true. And so I want to start this episode by saying thank you to all our fans, all our friends, all the people who supported us. And we made it to episode 150 of Hogcast. And that's a rare feat in the world of podcasting. We now have 144 more episodes than a life well wasted.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, spread out about over 7 years now, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why that's my go-to for a dead podcast. I think that's the deadest podcast, right?
I mean, it's been dead for like a decade now, yeah.
Is there another what is the deadest podcast of all time?
Serial?
Yeah, I guess somebody is dead in that.
No, I mean, they don't make it anymore. They had like 2 seasons and then they stopped.
Oh, but also, there is dead people in it.
I mean, that's most podcasts now, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so we're very happy. We are very excited to make it to 150, and that's kind of what makes it heartbreaking that we are canceling Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. And we had a hard time coming to this decision. When you say, Alan?
Yes. It's very tough.
That was not as impassioned as I was expecting, Alan.
Well, I'm just saying, look, I've had harder decisions in my life. What do you want me to rate this on?
Well, anyway, for me, I stayed up all night crying. Yeah, I'll say crying. As pathetic as that sounds, it's true.
Now, well, hold on. How does that differ than what happens usually every night?
Well, usually those are controlled sobs. I'm able to control them. This one was just unrepentant power sobbing. But, we've been on a journey with Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza for a long time, but, people grow, they change. And let's face it, Sonic, less relevant than ever. Seemingly the lowest cultural cachet he's ever had in the history of media since he was created.
Yeah.
I mean, what was there a Macy's Day balloon of him this year?
I don't think they've done any balloons since the travesty of that one time.
Yeah, so, there's no cultural product. There's some rinky-dink straight to DVD movie I don't know about. And, the love isn't there. Pizza, pizza's a disc, and like a Frisbee, I'm going to throw it out the window, there's...
Also, the Q people won't stop chasing after us.
And as established on last week's, Filmcast Nathan Hot Dog's Delivery. Mm-hmm. The most confusing title we've ever had because...
It's your vibrating coaster that tells you that your hot dog's ready. That's my little bit for the intro
about this. We came up with that title, Alan, and I think about it, and I go wait, why hot dog in the second part? Hogcast sounds more like hot dog.
No. It's a film cast now. It's not a cast about a hog anymore.
I know. And then I was like, speedy delivery, popcorn delivery.
You're not getting the popcorn delivered. You have to get it from the machine. You get the hot dog delivered.
What? That's not important. This is Filmcast, Nathan's Hot Dog Delivery. We're not sponsored. We say we're independent, so I don't know why we have Nathan's in the title.
We just like it.
Well, regardless of all that, on last week's episode, we established that me and Alan had moved into a movie theater and became hardcore filmers. We love all cinema from the from a roller coaster, rock and rollin', fun-filled, blockbuster popcorn hit to the artsiest French film that ever black and whited itself across our lobes.
Yep.
And frankly, things have just been on the up and up for us. We have girlfriends now.
I've been wearing a Quentin Tarantino style Kangol cap.
Yeah, I've been smoking a long clove cigarette. Alan was able to plug their house in via USB to the theater.
Uh-huh.
Because your house is basically just a razor accessory at this point.
More or less.
Yeah. And, we just feel like films and cinema are on the up and up. They're better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Check the Rotten Tomato scores if you don't believe me. Because those are accurate.
How I wish I didn't sell all my AMC stock.
Now you would own a part of a gold mine, literally.
Yep, it's worth so much now.
Or a nickel mine. What did they buy again?
Oh yeah, they did buy like some sort of AMC was like, listen to our stockholders, we're buying a bunch of rare earth mineral mines in Africa.
So
it's like,
awesome, dude.
Thanks, AMC, I guess.
That's awesome. So, we've abandoned Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza, and unless some sort of guardian angel, some sort of larger-than-life figure came down to us and taught us what the joys and love that Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza what's brought us, well, I'll have to say Hogcast 150 will be the final one. But alas, we're recording this at 2 a.m. in a movie theater. We have
The Witching Hour.
We're playing The Witcher at the Witching Hour on Netflix because the manager lets us do that. And I know that's a TV show, but we're allowed to cheat a little. It's like a cheat day on your diet.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't imagine a single figure that looms large in Hogcast history coming about to teach us the true meaning of Hogcast. Do you, Alan?
No, I couldn't imagine that ever happening.
And so we're just going to stop recording here unless somebody did come to explain to us the joys of Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza.
Do you want me to talk now?
Hey,
what the hell?
Hey, when did Ben get here?
That must have been your pickle. That must be your pickles ready, Alan, because I think the vibrator's going off.
Hold on, that's something else. God, if I had a nickel every time I heard, I think your pickle's ready because the vibrator's going off.
Sorry, I'll stop talking again.
No. Who are you, strange person?
Russ. Alan.
Oh, Ben's a little more Santa-like.
Oh my God, it's Tim Allen and he's grunting.
It's me, Ben Pack. Your friend.
Ben Pack! We haven't seen you since episode 100.
Yeah, this happens like every 50 episodes.
Hello, Russ. Hello, Alan. I didn't know when it was my turn to come in and start talking because I was sitting here in silence for so long, but it's great to be here.
Well, I want to say ever since you became a professional podcaster for a while, your diction has become so much more professional polished.
Well, I'm here, actually, why I have a sort of Santa affectation doesn't quite line up with what I thought in my head before I started talking, but I was kind of going for a Ebenezer Scrooge kind of vibe.
Well, are you a
that
ghost
was my
of
favorite part of the Christmas carols when Santa Claus showed up.
Yeah, I mean he does. I mean, isn't he the future guy?
No.
Or no, the
He's got
present
that
guy.
classic Santa robe. Yeah.
He's the guy that there's one guy that's like a party guy, isn't that Santa?
Yeah, it's
That
the
guy,
future guy.
that
He shows them.
guy. Oh, sorry.
He shows them if you keep partying, this is going to be your grave. So keep
Right.
partying because it's a pretty cool plot of land.
Yeah, it's
Right.
cool.
I will say it's that that guy, the Christmas present guy, he couldn't exist because Coca-Cola hadn't existed. If he had one sip of Coca-Cola, he'd die.
That's true. We know the
Russ,
real Santa.
Alan, it's so great to be back on the Hogs cast with you two. It's been so long. It's been so long since you made me watch that anime about the monster girls.
Oh, we
And
did do that.
And I took a really strong edible and did a podcast where I complained about it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was like a decade ago now.
It was so long ago. It was before I established all this gigantic amount of clout that I am honored to shave some off for you
thank you.
today on this special
You've got a
occasion.
literal Clout cheese grater, and you're just grated off us.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like
handful.
this is like
I
Olive
have to
Garden
say-
here.
I have to say, it's only deteriorating, so it becomes more and more precious.
The
Every
Parmesan
day.
cheese is turning to ash in my mouth as soon as it touches my tongue.
It's like Tinkerbell, they're dying. The fairy dust doesn't work anymore.
You gotta clap
Listen.
to get this.
You can't stop talking about Sonic and pizza because everyone loves it. All your fans.
But Ben, you hate that fucking shit. You've told us in the past you hate that garbage.
Well, I mean, I do, but I also know what is important is staying true to yourselves. And listen, movies come and go all the time. You know, nobody remembers the dark decade of the 90s where no good movies were made. People only remember Marvel and DC and I don't know what else is out there now.
When real cinema started, when cinema
exactly.
when we finally started trusting, diverse filmmakers to make such quality
Joss
films
Whedon.
as Iron Man 3. Yeah, Joss Whedon.
And I love movies as much as the next guy, but they are not eternal. They're
But what about the Eternals?
Well, we see how that one did on all our tomatoes.
It got a 99, right?
It got like a 99, which is the lowest for a Marvel movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got a 99. Well, they were only being cute about that because I think there are 9 Eternals.
Right.
So
And
they gave
Kingo
them 9%
has 99
each.
abs.
It's also that video game series. I think it was a reference to that.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh,
That
we
is
don't talk
fun.
about that anymore, though. We don't talk about games.
Video
anymore.
games? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm contractually not. I signed an NDA. I'm not allowed to talk about video games on a podcast.
You know too
Young
much about
Sheldon will come for your ass if you talk about it.
No, Young Sheldon is the points man, the credit card points man will come for my ass.
Oh, you're right. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I forgot about that. It's almost like
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
None of us do anymore. But because I watch. I don't care about
Listen, you
movies.
need to care. You need to care about pizza and Sonic the Hedgehog and all of Sonic's friends. But I think I have an idea. What if we kind of eased back into it by talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie?
Wait, there's a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie in movie theaters?
Wait, aren't you guys like movie guys?
Yeah, aren't we?
Like...
Yeah, we watched it. We've watched it like 3 or 4 different times because it's been playing at the movie theater for the last few days.
Huh. Well, it feels like I have to jog my memory about it. I have a lot of Morbius in there right now.
That is true, Russ. You've been trying to turn yourself into a sexy vampire by giving yourself like a Clockwork Orange Morbius treatment.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody I talk to, just all they do is rant and rave about how charismatic Jared Leto is.
Mm-hmm.
Literally every person I've messaged has definitely not said, "Oh, I don't like Jared Leto. He creeps me out."
Yeah. Nobody has ever said he seems like he's bad in real life. But Russ, you might have got confused and thought it was some
there
other
was this
movie or something.
with a blue guy running around in the middle of one of my Morbius screenings.
Yeah. Well, you experience most waking life is like a dream from your Morbius life, in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Before and after, if you will.
Yeah. You only feel alive when you're watching Morbius. But this
Which
movie
is ironic considering what happened to.
Well, he is the living vampire. Because he's a science vampire.
I think my first thing I need to do is that Morbius can go out in the daylight, so I should probably do that too.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. It's good inside the movie theater where it's dark.
Do you have Tyrese's number?
Ooh, yeah.
I keep forgetting Tyrese was in that.
I think
just
Tyrese
playing
forgot he
a
was.
guy.
Yeah, I think Tyrese forgot he was in the movie too. He just kind of
thought
stands
that was
around.
Jared Leto.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, Jared Leto would just act kind of like Michael Morbius does. So it's
That's true. What if Tyrese just spent the whole time on set being like, "I love 30 Seconds to Mars. I own the B-sides album."
He does have the best line in the movie, which is like, "I want to thank you. I almost lost my arm in a wreck, but thanks to your artificial blood, Dr. Michael Morbius, I made it home."
And then we all stood up and saluted.
Yeah, I also stood up and saluted during this movie. Russ, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I agree with Ben. You know, I'm not sold on talking about Sonic video games, but I'd be happy to jog your memory on this movie, Russ.
Okay, thank you. You know what? Get it going, and maybe I too will feel the Sonic love again, and I'll remember his fun-filled face and all of his little buddies.
I know we're not reviewing food anymore, but I have to review the big pickle I had, the Big Papa pickle.
Oh, you were brave enough to order the pickle?
I was brave enough to order the big pickle. So I ordered the big pickle, and let me.
How did how did they take it when you asked for the big pickle behind the counter?
So let me send a picture of the pickle. So it wasn't.
If I had a nickel for every pickle pick I got sent.
Yeah, well, so it wasn't the pickle isn't behind the counter. It was like on a shelf next to all the candy, which is very upsetting. But I grabbed it and I didn't even say the word pickle to the cashier. I just said, "Can I get this?" and then also a medium popcorn, medium soda. And then, but they said, "For the pickle, are you just okay eating it cold?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, we all love our famous hot pickles.
Well, so I'm like,
I'm always steaming up a pickle before I eat it.
It's in like a
you know what I mean?
vacuum sealed like plastic bag, so I don't know how they would heat it up. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess this is fine." And she's like, "I don't know, people just," and then it kind of just trailed off. I'm like, "Wait, what? What do people do with their pickles?" I guess they pop in the microwave or something. And then she said, "Oh, and here's a cup for you to spill the pickle juice in."
Yeah, I was going to say
And,
if the cup was supplied to you or if you thought ahead and grabbed it, because I think that's a great idea to have a little just backup trough.
Yeah. No, she said, "Oh, here's a cup. You're gonna want to spill that pickle juice in the cup and maybe drink it during the movie.
Maybe make a little cocktail with like Mr. Pibb and pickle juice."
I should have added this to the freestyle, my freestyle drink. No, but it is. I tried to take a picture of this. I actually sent a blurry picture to Russ because I balanced this all on my tray, and then my popcorn fell down. I spilled some of my popcorn, but the pickle, you can't really tell, but it is a giant. It's a whole cucumber. They gave me a whole pickled cucumber, and
I slapped somebody with that damn pickle.
It wasn't cut. It wasn't cut at all. It wasn't sliced or anything. It was a big uncut pickle that they just gave me, and the bag was just filled with so much juice that it filled up like the entire cup. And I had.
Did you put it on your popcorn like
no?
movie theater
I
butter?
just had a cup of pickle juice sitting next to me the entire movie that I had to dump in the trash can.
You should have taken a shot of whiskey and had a pickle back.
I should have.
Oh, you should have.
The pickle was good though. I will say that the pickle was good. Here's the thing. I probably would have liked a spicy pickle. Apparently they sell a spicy. Somebody told me that somebody replied to me and said, "You've got to review the Hot Mama and Sour Sis this exact same company makes."
Wait, have you never had a Hot Mama?
No.
Those are classic gas station pickles, IMO.
Oh, see this.
I'm
only
just
had this
sitting
big
here
pop.
going like, I don't have a Hot Mama, just in general though. Except in the canon, I do have a girlfriend now. Forgot I said that earlier.
Yeah. Well, you've been watching a lot of the Ryan Gosling movies, so you just kind of vicariously have a girlfriend through that.
Wait, is it the one? No, I was gonna say it's the Joseph Gordon-Levitt one. Is the one where he like masturbates too much, right?
Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don, what you Juan?
Oh man. Anyway, so the pickle, I gotta say, is good. But I also skipped most of the previews, which is good because they were garbage. But the movie starts out with Dr. Robotnik on the Mushroom Planet.
That's right.
And he, it starts off like most of my favorite movies. Pee-wee's Big Adventure with a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Like it joins the famous Rube Goldberg ranks of cinema.
Yeah, the TV tropes page that says Rube Goldberg machine.
I mean, you were the one rushing on to TV tropes to log it.
Well, that's the other thing is now that we live at the movie theaters, I'm just logged into TV tropes constantly.
Is
it true that you've assigned enough TV tropes that they've given you a badge and a gun?
Yes. But the badge and gun are tropes, unfortunately.
This isn't a regular gun. This is Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, this is Chekhov's gun, and the badge is one that that only exists for my boss to say "turn it in" whenever I do something wrong. Yeah, they only gave me a badge and gun so I could turn them in later. But anyway, so he's on the Mushroom Planet. He's making mushroom coffee, which it seems like he's just making like mushroom tea, which is weirdly what we drank before we watched Star Wars that one time.
I will say,
mushroom tea.
A lot of good spit takes from Mr. Carey there. I bet there was like a reel out there with 1,000 of him just doing just horrible graphic spit takes, and I really want to just see a spit take cut.
Yeah, I wish it was just I wish we got like I wish the end credits, like they had a goof reel of him just
Yeah.
spitting up all over the place.
Spitting on PAs, spitting on people in the street, which I'm sure was very COVID compliant.
Hmm. I like to think that he went full Jared Leto for this role and was just running around as Eggman spitting on people.
Jim
That'd be
Carrey
pretty
be method and be weird on set? I don't think it's possible.
Not
I
possible.
don't-
Famously pleasant person. I heard from Sonic. Great guy to work with.
Yeah, and strange because you would think that he would be bad because he's Eggman, but he's not.
No.
Honestly, I have read some of the interviews with this and stuff, and he does get weirdly serious into the Eggman role in a way that I didn't expect for him to care about, since he's like 50 years old and this is a game he doesn't.
This is
really give
his
a shit about.
Joker. This is his attempt at the Oscar.
Yeah. Also, he
You
said
think
he's
of a more evil villain than Joker? Yeah, Dr. Eggman.
yeah, it's true. Well, he did say that he got in
Yeah.
the same mindset as the Mask when we read that interview from him, and he's also
That's
retiring
true.
after this. But anyway, so he has like he like sends like a distress signal, and then some echidna guys come and he knocks them out with another Rube Goldberg machine. And then Knuckles is there, and he takes him through a ring portal. And then there's that. Then we flash to Earth, and we're seeing Sonic. He's in Seattle, right? Is that like he's running around
Yes.
Seattle now, saving,
Yes.
Doing
yeah.
Correct.
crime
Chilling
fighting?
with the Seattle Police Department.
Famously good, and it's great that he's hanging out with them. He does a
They go and get Starbucks coffees and top drop donuts or whatever.
well, the cops in Seattle don't actually like him that much because he's trying to help with, like, I think it was a bank robbery. Is that what that was supposed to be?
Yeah,
and-
that happens. That happens all the time over here.
Yeah, you guys are just seeing like and then he blows up the sewers.
They get really mad at Sonic because he tries to solve it without,
guns.
murdering anyone. Or...
I thought you were gonna say due process, but
That's like
guess
the in
guess
movie.
the cops don't follow that either, though.
It would be funny if he was just like doing if he was doing like Batman style crimes, like he was just like crucifying the guy that was.
How weird would it be if there was somebody with a Sonic-shaped brand on their ass that looked like the Sonic Adventure logo?
That's when the cops arrest me finally. But he disassembles the bank truck while it's moving, and that was pretty cool. That was a good CG.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. That's something like Josuke does in part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Can I just say up front, like before we get into the whole beat by beat recap of the movie, generally I am like, and this is me, Ben Pack, speaking genuinely, surprised that I liked this movie.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Is it weird to say like I had a better time with this than the first movie, which I thought was like
I'm in the same.
I think that's
detestable.
universal. I think most people agree that this is better than the first one.
Well, okay, so
yeah.
I have some theories for that. One, there's less of the cop guy, which I
That's true.
There's less, but like it's a two-part thing where there is less of him, and then what he's doing is better because he's off like in a weird kind of rom-com movie that is better than
Shot
him trying to be a
different,
father
looks different,
figure. Yeah,
Feels COVID era in a way that's very. It looks like a Netflix original. It's very interesting.
he's on Love
Yes.
Island or something.
I do think a lot about like. It is just so weird to me that like, it's like, if you told me that parts of the script were lifted from Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, or would this be Chip Overboard? What is the name of the third one?
I think you cut out again, Russ.
All I want to say, but if the fucking internet would work, is that I think somebody's trying to censor me over.
I
Well,
know.
you're trying to ask which one of these chipmunks is getting the best head, and it's
and your ISP does not want you to find the truth.
I do have the Elon Musk internet, so Elon's like, for being Mr. Free Speech,
he's censoring your chipmunk thoughts.
All I want to say is that the wedding subplot felt like something that they yanked from the Squeakquel.
I believe that. Also, if he did like the Alvin voice, but he said Sonic, then like it would make sense. But also, it's very something that I do want to touch on that we're kind of getting into the Sonic plot. Sonic is very explicitly in this one. He's like he's this man's kid. He's a kid.
That was so weird to me because they never established that in the first movie that they had like a father-son relationship. It was
I thought there
very
was
strange.
sons.
Well, that's what he literally says to him in the boat at the beginning, like, stop acting like my dad, you're my friend. And then I guess the big emotional payoff is he wants to be his son after all.
That's so weird, though. That's like
That
if they made
was really weird.
It's like if they made E.T. 2, and then like the kid's dad was like, E.T.'s my son now. I'm adopting you, E.T.
Elliot adopts E.T.
Yeah. It's
Gotta
like
stop
that.
eating so many Reese's Pieces, dude.
But it turns out he's just doing it for tax reasons, so he can claim as a dependable.
Oh my gosh.
He's claiming him as one of the dependables. But anyway, so the cop is going to his wife's sister's wedding, and the wife's sister, her whole thing is that she hates him.
She's a
Right.
bridezilla. She hates him.
And get ready, folks. This is the funniest character they've come up with since Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
She's killing me. I'm laughing.
She's
like,
actually better in this movie, though.
I know. I actually
No.
quite liked her in this movie.
No, I
Well-
hated every minute of her on screen. And that the fact she had more dialogue than Tails, but I'm joking though. This is ironic, like most of all.
I do hate that there are human characters that had more dialogue than Tails. That pisses me off.
Well, I've got beef with Tails. You guys know that.
Whoa!
You've got long-standing beef with Tails.
You did make fun of him for being a freak and have him kicked out of his village.
Right, I was like, look at this guy with the two tails. We should call him Tails. I was actually the one who came up with the nickname, and then he took hold of it and like claimed it as his own, which I thought was really cringe.
Yeah, really.
Exactly.
You put him in a cringe compilation.
Top 10 Tails cringe moments, and I was
Yeah.
like number 1 when he was born.
That was also weird to do because apparently he's also a kid too. Like I don't know how old like Alien Fox's age or something.
But Knuckles is a man. Like they make it very clear. He's like, I've been training my whole life for.
But he's also kind of well. So that's a weird thing because we get a flashback, and that happened. He was a kid on the same day as Sonic was there. He might have been a little bit of an older kid, but like
he's like a teen maybe.
But he's also voiced by Idris Elba, who's like a 40 or 50-year-old man.
Is this a good time to talk about Knuckles? I think Knuckles was the worst part of this movie.
Really?
From voice to everything about him. He had a weird kind of noble savage thing going about him, which I didn't know if that was like canon.
It is, unfortunately.
I'm going to let Alan field this one because they're the TV tropes officer.
Well, I think I'm also the only one allowed to speak on this because it is like a very weird like Aztec-based thing that
That's true.
They all live in like in the game and like angels. You get like flashbacks to Angel Island in Sonic Adventure 1, and it's like they live in like Mayan or Aztec style pyramids and stuff. So it's kind of implied that there's something there. But there's
got
also
more Long Claw lore. We've all been waiting for so long to learn more about Long Claw.
the ancient
owl
war.
people.
The owls are cool. and their ancient fight against the echidnas because the owls believe that no one man should have all that power. And
which I don't really get how the echidnas created this like universe changing super weapon, but also like they don't have cars or something. What?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Well, they don't
aliens.
need cars anymore.
That's the explanation. Ancient aliens.
You can do anything you want if you have the Master Emerald. Like make a big robot that moves really slow. So why would you need a car?
Mm-hmm. And kind of teleport. That was the thing. Okay, so he gets that master. We're skipping so far ahead here.
It's fine. It's fine. We got to talk about this. But I do want to go back
the
to
scene that weirded me out the most in the movie at some point. But I don't know when to put it in there.
Before we move on from Knuckles, I do want to get your guys' genuine take on the voice because it was really, like, honestly distracting me the entire time.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I don't know. It was like my old friend McCavity was back. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, I believe this guy could have done every human crime.
I don't know what to tell you.
I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine because we watched so much Sonic Boom. And Knuckles is so bad on there, and they just give him like a dumb jock voice, like this was just like, okay, this is better than that, so I like it.
They actually like made a choice and had like a character there.
And he's a dumb guy, but he's dumb guy in like the way that like what's her face from Teen Titans is like, I'm dumb because I'm an alien or something.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know Earth culture.
I did think about that while watching the movie, where it's like these roughly line up with Sonic character traits, but like. they're like 10% off in a way that I can't tell if I don't like it because they're different or if because
I would have liked it a lot more if Knuckles had a cowboy hat like he did in the OVA.
That's true.
It would have given him a different flair, I think. But maybe then he would be a lot more like Roland Chain when Idris Elba played him in The Dark Tower. That'd be pretty cool.
That's true. That's true.
But anyway, so Knuckles and Eggman come to Earth. Tom and his wife take a portal through a ring to Hawaii to go to the sister's wedding. Sonic does a really funny TSA bit where he scans. I was afraid he was going to like scan Tom and say like you're carrying a weapon or something like that because he's a cop. But here's something I noticed: they don't mention that Tom is a cop in this movie.
I noticed the same thing. They have very much downplayed the cop part of his personality.
Yeah, they relegate it to the other guy, his like deputy or whatever.
Yeah, they have a Barney Fife now that that just sort of does some like
doing his best Paul Rudd impression.
Yeah, he's doing.
Well, it was Adam Pally, right?
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's
it's
true.
good for Adam Pally. He made it into the Sonic film. Good for him, dude.
I mean, we all wish we could do that. We forgot. Agent Stone, of course, is running the Mean Bean. The Mean Bean machine.
I liked that.
I liked it too.
Okay.
I really did want to turn. I was stuck next to a man and his girlfriend, and I really did want to turn to him and be like, "Yo, it's like the game." But I did not want to
say that's the Mean Bean machine.
Yo, it's like the game, dude.
There's a lot of good bits with Dr. Stone. My favorite, I called him Dr. Stone. It's fun.
Dr. Pizza Stone, calm down for a minute.
No, but there's a lot of good bits. My favorite one is when they peek through the door and see that he's doing like a celery man with pictures of Eggman on the screen. That's pretty funny.
Going full Tane.
He's drawing latte art and creeping out the customers. It's a good bit. I like the idea of even if Jim Carrey retires after this, we have like an Eggman sycophant just running around causing,
He could be the Sneedly. He could take over for Eggman like in the Archie comics.
He could be Snively, huh?
Oh, it's Snively. My bad. I don't know who Sneedly is.
Sneedly sounds like some sort of like Dr. Seuss character. But anyway, so Robotnik comes back. And Sonic is in the middle of his fucking what's that Tom Cruise movie where he slides around in his socks? Risky Business. Yeah, Sonic's in the middle of a Risky Business. They don't do the
song.
They don't.
They really set it up that he's gonna do a Risky Business, and then they're like, sorry, we couldn't get the rights.
That classic track, yeah. We love that old time rock and roll. We could all say that rap is crap and rock and rules, right?
Well, I mean, they do.
It's tricky.
It starts with tricky. Yeah, I don't know.
You're right.
Run DMC was the last good rapper.
Well, because of their crossover with Aerosmith that we all love.
Yeah, exactly.
that was a cultural touchstone that really changed everything.
It's like when you put cream in your coffee. It's like now it's good.
Yeah, this is like
coffee by itself is bad.
It's like when somebody finally mixed peanut butter and chocolate together to make a Reese's cup. It's like with two great tastes that taste great together.
Right. Except I fucking hate peanut butter all the time.
Yeah. Anyway.
And country. Anyway.
But so in the middle of Sonic's partying, Knuckles and Eggman break into his house, and Knuckles punches him across the house and like beats the shit out of him.
Punches him through the TV. It was a very nice TV. I was very sad about that.
Yeah, I was very sad. I'm like, oh no, his OLED. It's like,
that's what I like to watch movies on, and now it's ruined.
Yeah,
I might have to downgrade to a QLED instead. Ugh.
And now I'm gonna have to recalibrate everything again. Oh man, it was in filmmaker mode before.
Now everything's smooth.
It is really a pain in the ass to recalibrate a new TV. So I would feel bad for Tom. Of course, Sonic can do that very fast. That is the other thing. He cleans up the house very fast, like when Tom's like FaceTiming him. It's like, Sonic, why did you make a mess in the first place? You could just have your fun and clean it up instantly afterwards. It really makes you wonder some things about Sonic. This is kind of the whole thing where any character with super speed, they have to have like some plot stupidity, otherwise they would just solve everything immediately, like very fast.
Right.
Yeah. But he gets in a fight, and then Tails arrives and driving a car and like hits Knuckles with a car, and Sonic gets inside, and then there's like a Terminator sequence.
Yeah, they're like, we have to get away from this guy, and we're like both super fast, so let's just drive away at
Yeah, that
55
really
miles an
bothered me.
hour.
Well, everybody's super fast is the thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
they're
Sonic
faster
is the
than
fastest.
Knuckles is going to be faster than a car, that's for damn sure.
Hey, listen, it's a little thing called Sonic Team Racing. Look it up sometime, Ben.
Yeah. Now, what if it was Danica Patrick in the seat of that car?
I would have pogged so hard. Oh,
His
you're not
one-
supposed to do that anymore.
His one human friend.
No, it's okay to pog now because it's a lizard.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
right.
That's true.
I
They should have
just
made
be
it
friends
German.
with Kid Cudi now and Cinco the Kid. And Lil
Uh,
Bodie? Or was it Lil Yachty? I can't remember which of the boat rappers.
Little
Wait,
canoey.
So anyway, there's the whole fucking Knuckles is like punching through the roof of the car, and then Tails drives the car off a cliff and then flies Sonic away with his tails because he reveals that he can do that. And then there's there's something Knuckles didn't do a lot of gliding in this movie, huh?
Yeah, they kept that out. I was very sad. He didn't use his famous dreadlocks to catch high air drift.
He does
No,
jump
and
off
then
the tails like a ninja sometimes.
Tails doesn't do a lot of like flying either. Like they really kind of just have Tails there to talk a lot.
And
Gadgets. You forgot gadgets.
And a couple gadgets, one that almost gets them killed, and then
Right.
a plane,
the one that
I
almost starts
guess.
World War III again.
Yeah.
Also,
was
he has a branded backpack and toys that have his own logo on it,
mhm.
which is very cool.
You can buy that. The action figure of him has that gun that he uses.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, he does have a gun. He fires off, dude.
Yeah. So Tails reveals that he is a big Sonic fan, which is fun because like that means Tails is like the audience surrogate, that he's been watching Sonic's adventure this entire time too, from space somehow, and is a big fan of his, and is here to help him because Knuckles is here to get the Master Emerald, the source of ultimate power that Robotnik is also wanting to get for evil reasons. Knuckles wants to use it to restore his the legacy of his tribe or something. It's really unclear what Knuckles wants to do with it because, like, I guess just take it back home.
I will say he was very into the reestablishing the Echidna supremacy or whatever, but it's like it did look like they all shit in huts. Like I didn't really see like the.
It didn't seem
Like,
great. We don't seem like it didn't seem like he was having a lot of fun in the past. Like we don't see anything of like his like maybe he'd bring his family back to life. Can you do that with the emerald?
It says you can do anything you want. Like your thoughts become reality.
But if I did, is it like a? I need more explanation of what happens with the. Like,
It's
could he
the
wish everybody back to
You
life?
guys like Marvel? It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh.
Oh, this makes sense now. I've seen that movie.
Ben,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, and
so unclear to
all
me.
the stones fall out, and it's like the
Right.
Oh wow.
Exactly. It's literally that.
I don't like
Ben,
that at the end.
Ben, I'm gonna need to have you come with me to every movie and reiterate everything in Marvel.
Just tell
terms
you,
of, like,
yeah, exactly.
What's with this Addie Hall movie? Why can't they be together and be in
Well,
love?
it's a little bit like an Ant-Man 2 when the Wasp comes in.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Have
Oh
you
my
seen
God.
episode 6 of WandaVision? It's actually like this one.
So like they at the end of Old Country for Old Men, it just doesn't have an ending. Can you explain that to me?
Oh well, he makes that speech about the dream about the guy carrying the fire. That was the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So there's Eggman saves Knuckles and then takes him back to the Mean Bean Machine with Stone, who immediately closes the store and puts a F- on the front door, which is a funny gag. It's funny that he has a fake. Well, is that the real health review or the fake one? Who knows? And they go to like Eggman's like computer lair where they have like MCU hologram technology floating around. And they're plotting stuff. There's a shitty paper map that the owl left Sonic that I guess was in the first movie. I don't really remember it. There's a little like emerald at the bottom corner that Sonic's like, hey, I never even fucking thought to touch this thing before because I thought it was fake.
I did watch a YouTube video where that map has a bunch of weird Sega references on it for some reason.
Oh, okay. This is like totally off topic, but did you guys see the cool the cool, you know how like MCU has that shitty like comic book thing at the beginning where like it's the MCU logo and you see all like the comic book pictures in the letters. At the beginning of this, you see that cool Sega thing, and right front and center is Kazuma Kiryu. He's just staring right at you.
We keep saying the last movie. All we did was talk about if the next movie ended with this movie ends with a cameo, folks. I won't say who till we get there, but if it ended with Kiryu, I would have fucking flipped my shit.
If they just went to Japan for like 5 seconds and they met a big beefy man in a white suit, that's all I need. Baby. But they go to Siberia instead, and every time they say Siberia and not Russia. Nobody says the word Russia or Russian.
Yeah, I did notice that, and I was wondering if there was maybe a little last-minute ADR trying to watch their lips real close.
Can I interject, by the way? There's one scene that weirded me out in the movie that I needed to talk about, because it's so inconsequential to the plot. I couldn't even tell you where it was. You remember when Tom played volleyball with the hunks?
Yeah, that was cool.
And they had to put him in a really loose t-shirt because he's just as ripped as they are.
That was funny.
I'm like, I know what John Marston looks like. He's fucking cut. Like, maybe not as cut as these guys.
And you can see it too, because like he lifts his arms up and it's like, and he's like gawking at these handsome like God Squad looking guys over on the other side of the volleyball net, and it's like, I can see your biceps through your shirt, man. Like
and his shorts are so damn short. He's showing off the leg meat. Why the loose t-shirt? I don't get it.
Well, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that immaculate goatee that what's her face's fiance has.
That's true.
Randall, it's Randall, right?
And then he has that weird line where it felt like very first draft, to the point of ridiculousness, where he says like, man, it would sure be great if Sonic had friends like those, and he points to these buff guys.
I wish my son had a bunch of hot men to play with.
I wish he had muscle men.
I wish he would join the God Squad from the Righteous Gemstones.
We all wish that if we had kids, that's what we would wish for them, is for them to become Kelvin Gemstone, essentially.
I want all my boys to be thick and strong and powerful and to lift things together.
I want them to have like an immaculately sculpted goatee that kind of makes me look like one of those guys on TikTok that that puts in weird colored contacts and like lip syncs at the camera. I want to look like one of these guys.
I want that for
I do want that for Sonic. I want Sonic to literally be making the guy that, the one dude who does the animation of Sonic singing like Pop Smoke songs and stuff like that on TikTok. I want that for this Sonic, for Ben Schwartz Sonic. But so there's the whole wedding's going on. Meanwhile, Sonic and Tails are in Siberia and they get into another rowdy bar, just like the first movie. Remember when that happened to everybody?
Oh my god. I always said to myself, playing the Sonic games, if only there was a damn wacky bar sequence.
Again, and I'm a lot like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, because we started with the fucking thing, the Rube Goldberg machine. Now we've got a biker bar scene.
Yeah.
And there is a scene where he falls in the water, just like Pee-wee wrestling that guy in the bathtub. So think about it.
I really liked this scene because it portrays all the Siberians as ruthless, mean people. But then it subverts it because just want to dance.
They are the victims of communism. They're all prisoners there, right?
Yeah, they make that old lady knit a skull and crossbones.
I'm just gonna. Hey, can I tack them onto the victims of communism real quick?
Yeah, 100%. Add them to the site, okay. Russ.
And Sonic and Tails were almost victims because they almost got thrown into a damn fireplace.
That is a weird way to kill somebody.
Yeah, throw you into like a small fireplace.
Like if you got thrown in there, you would probably put out the fire just by landing on it. And it would just like burn, and you go like, ow, 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 and get out.
I remember when I helped run a stand-up open mic, and all the comics were like, wish I could throw this freaking orange man into the damn fire, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Russ, you're not allowed to say that.
As soon as Sonic hit the ground, he would just run away. Like,
well, also Tails, if somebody tried to throw Tails, he can fly. So like, it'd be like trying to throw a bird into a fire. Like it's not gonna work.
But they need to stay there because the weather.
Fire, Alan.
They need to stay there because the weather is bad or something, right?
Yeah, it's snowing outside in Siberia. Who could have foreseen this?
Tails' stupid invention doesn't work because of the snow. Mm-hmm. And then so they have to have a dance off. It's really good. I wrote down all my favorite lines from the movie.
Oh, thank you.
And there's only one. And it's after the dance-off, Tails says, "Only Sonic the Hedgehog could win a dance battle that epic."
It's true. I pogged so hard at that.
I will say it did make me bummed for a second that there is not a Sonic the Hedgehog DDR game a la Mario. One thing that the Mario franchise has over it.
That and Sonic has better music, so they should really do that.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, you're right.
You can also dance better to Sonic's music than Mario's music. Mario's music sounds like old-timey carnival shit, and you can't dance to that. You can only do like a clown dance to Mario music.
Well, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. But, there was a good joke. I do like when the guy rips off his shirt and he has a tattoo of himself doing his dance pose. That was okay. I thought that was fine.
That was fine. I was actually really impressed by that dude's like physicality. He was the one-handed like spring dancing he was doing was like legitimately impressive. They like hired like real like Russian dance guys or something for this. It was cool.
The real Russian dance guys. And Ben, you were like, why don't we follow them? I'd rather watch that movie about the world's greatest Russian dancers. Siberian, excuse me.
They hang out in this one bar in the middle of nowhere with an old lady that's knitting skulls and crossbones all the time. Okay, so they do that. They befriend everybody at the thing. They all fall asleep. And Tails reveals his Chekhov's holograph projector that will come in handy later. You realize that Tails does machines and he has all these great little gadgets like that. Okay. So they're following clues on a map, and then they find an old temple, and it's like an Uncharted temple. They find a compass inside of a statue.
What Sonic level is it based off of? No, this was different.
It's just like a room. It's just like a room in the top of a mountain.
I guess this is Ice Cap Zone, if you will.
It looks like a Skyrim dungeon that you might find or something.
The Draugrs are about.
Yeah, and Robotnik and Knuckles blast through, and then they do a chase down a mountain. They do some snowboarding stuff. He makes that cool Winter Soldier joke that we saw a million times in the commercials. Well, it's still funny.
Maybe now that movies just reference the MCU, I don't have to bring Ben along anymore.
Yeah, they explain it to you. Sonic is explaining the jokes as he's making them.
Oh, so this movie is like Winter Soldier. Okay, makes sense.
I do really appreciate how many movies they referenced. They talked about Snow Dogs. They talked about how The Rock and Vin Diesel are feuding.
Oh my god.
Epic.
There was a lot of really good references.
He does the John Ralphio worst thing.
Yeah. I like jumped up and down and did like kind of
child.
Yeah. I did like my best kind of Ron, like not Ron Swanson. He's the only angry guy on that show. Leslie Knope face.
Mm-hmm. Which is just like a pog face. You're just doing a pog face.
Yeah, she's pogging
I will
all
say,
the time.
Alan, I told you what my audience was like there, right?
You said it was like some families or something, right? Like
it was 90% children.
Uh-huh.
For every one adult, there were 3 kids.
Okay. And
they fucking love Sonic the Hedgehog.
The kids did shockingly love this shit.
They fucking ate Sonic. They loved it. It did, as I've told many people, it warmed my heart knowing that Sonic is alive and well in the hearts of children everywhere. He will not die. He's here forever. I mean,
do you think
should I just say at this point, like
Sonic
we'll get to the emotional climax later, but the kid next to me like started to tear up, like choke up. Not even fucking joking.
Well, I almost teared up because during this chase scene, a bomb explodes next to Tails when he's flying, and he's just he's just like dead for half the movie.
Sonic does yell at one point, "He needs a doctor."
And not Dr. Eggman.
Not Eggman, yeah.
Much like when Goofy got hit on the head in the rock in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, sorry, Ben. That's a joke.
It would be funny if Sonic said, "They'll pay for this."
No, it's okay. I'm a little disoriented because I didn't really sleep well. I spent most of my morning going frame by frame through the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer looking for references and Easter eggs.
A lot of frames dedicated to those feet, huh, Ben?
Yeah. I mean, I just had to like get to the bottom of like, is this is Xenogear back from the dark evil Disney realm? Where's Hercules? Right. Like all that shit I love.
Anyway, we can't talk about this anymore because we don't have Professor Mickey here, and he might give us demerits.
Yeah, hashtag my mentor. I can't do that. But anyway, so Sonic is like FaceTiming Tom from this mountain in Siberia while he's doing the snowboard chase. And Tom realizes that the ring that Sonic gave him, the teleporter ring, he got mixed up with the wedding ring because he was doing a magic trick for a child. Which
is very normal, and it's very clear, and that just happens all the time.
Yeah, he loves, in the first movie, I don't remember a lot about it, but I do remember his love of magic being a really...
What if they retconned him into a magician?
I mean, I respect magicians more than the cops, so I'll give him that.
I mean, 100%.
It would have been really funny if the last movie, if he was like, I'm stuck here as a cop. My dream is to go to LA and join the Magic Castle.
Oh man, that would rule.
That would have been sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would be good. So he has to like punch out the husband at the wedding and steal the ring from the pillow and throw it, and then Sonic and Tails and a bunch of snow come flying through, and it ruins the wedding.
And then one of the most insane twists in the movie, it really just floored me for how insanely big it was.
This was when the movie was like, okay, I think I actually like this a lot. Everybody is a Fed at the wedding. Everybody at the wedding is a gun agent because they were catfishing. They were catfishing the sister-in-law this entire time.
Belinda from White Lotus.
Yeah, and because they were using it to spy on Sonic, I guess. And it's in their gun, which they point out, and then everybody rolls their eyes at because it's a stupid name. And they're led by a guy that looks like Joe Biden.
Maybe a very slight dig at Marvel there.
Maybe.
Maybe like a little slight nod and wink at
Guns
S.H.I.E.L.D.
was a Sonic Adventure 2 name back in 2002, but...
Yes.
Oh, and the post-credit all maybe ties back to the post-credits.
Oh, it 100%
That's what
does.
I assumed?
That is Commander Walters, who is the gun commander from Sonic Adventure 2, where he grew up on the Ark space station, as you remember from that whole thing.
Can I give my Sonic hot take now?
Go ahead, Russ.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to drop it now, because I was thinking about this as you were saying out loud. They got to yeet Tom the Cop, get him out of here. The next movie, the main human character should be that weird president, the George Bush president from Sonic Adventure 2.
They should give it to Joe Biden. They should let him hang out with Sonic.
Yeah, they should let Brandon be the main human character.
This guy kind of reminded me of Joe Biden for some reason.
Yes, very much so.
Hey man, hey Jack, you gonna get the unlimited pasta passes, Jack? Where's the pizza, man?
While we're on that topic, I know it's further in the movie, but what did you guys think of the fun Donald Trump reference that Eggman makes?
Which one was it? He makes so many jokes.
He says something about there being fine people on both sides.
Oh, he does say that. That was weird. That was a weird ad-lib from Jim Carrey, I think.
Yes.
I think we had a hard time picking it up, so that must mean that some Hollywood exec didn't get it.
No, I definitely had that moment in the movie theater. I'm like, wait, what? I know the people writing this script would not put that in there because they don't want to make anybody mad.
Right, the same reason they kind of de-emphasized that the main guy is a cop.
Yes, and there is a lot of weird scenes with of these gun agents just pulling guns on people, and it's just like
tasers.
Yeah,
they're all tasers. No guns, only tasers.
Only
which
tasers.
is weird because their name is Gun. You'd think they'd have some guns.
And the tasers are kind of drawn up in a weird sci-fi way.
Yes. And they also are only ever threatening them, even when people are pointing magical weapons that can theoretically kill them at them. They're just pointing tasers at them and never using them.
Yes. The cops are very rational in this universe.
Right. It was weird seeing three of them training tasers on a African American woman.
Yeah, it's like this is not a great look, guys.
Not so hot on that one.
Yeah, not great. But it's so there's a scene where Tom's wife. Man, I really wish I knew her name, but she doesn't do anything in these movies.
She is Tom's wife. That's all she is.
It's very sad.
Her role is to put her arm around Tom and be like, "You're a good dad.
Sonic's a good kid." She does weirdly at the end say, "I like that red one," which is Like, is Knuckles like like Knuckles? I'm Sonic. I'm your new dad now. I've replaced Tom.
Your family is Polly now, and I'm one of your new dads.
Yeah.
It would be pretty nuts if like furry Idris Elba just moved into your house and like, I'm your new dad now.
Especially since you there was hold on. Especially if he was like in McCavity mode, like he was just kind of like slinking around your house in CG.
I don't know. Is polyamory a crime? I guess polygamy is a crime.
Yeah,
in Hawaii it is.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So there's a scene where the spurned wife and Tom's wife grab Tails' backpack of branded weapons, and they run around and they like use like a gravity repulsor thing to shoot a man up into space. I was hoping that we would see him fly into space like Moriarty in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, or like Cars or something. But he does fall down. I was going to
say that man did go through a table and an ice sculpture in a real stunt with a real person, and I was legitimately impressed by it.
Yeah, I had that thought too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like good physical work in this, mostly CG. Like there were scenes where it was all CG, like the big snow chase and stuff. But there was a lot of fine physical acting.
It's very cheap and easy to go this way because who cares? But like there were moments in the ice chase where that looked that Jim Carrey and his little ship did look Spy Kids-esque. It did look like Spy Kids.
It was very much George Lopez giant head floating around.
It was very much, that was more a Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Same production, I don't care.
Robert Rodriguez joint. But, very funny. Mm-hmm. And then this weird stunt happens that felt like the director was like, oh, we got $50 lying around. Can we pay one of the stunt guys to go through this table?
It was worth it. That made the movie better.
It did.
Yeah, all that was good. There's so Rachel, the spurned ex-wife, holds Joe Biden at gunpoint with Tails.
Why do you say it like we don't know who Rachel is? She's my favorite Sonic character.
Oh, well, of course we saw Rachel and Randall fly by in that plane twice. So that's how we know their names. But I love her. I hope she's in the next game. She makes me laugh and smile. Just the thought of her. I think about how funny she is and how she really brings a lot to the Sonic experience. Well, she is kind of the audience surrogate because she hates Tom, and so do I.
She hates Tom, and she's neutral on Sonic. So I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
She is mad that she sees Tails, and she's like, "There's two of them now."
Yeah,
and
she was talking about his tails, right?
Oh, maybe.
Talking about it, I am low-key disappointed that she got back together with the Fed. Half because she got back together with the Fed.
Now, how funny it would be if she met Knuckles and was just like,
"That's what I was going to say."
She's just like, "I'm not getting back with the Fed. Who's this red guy with the deep voice?"
Maybe the I like the red guy was supposed to be her line, but she couldn't come to shoot that day, so they just gave it.
They just gave it to Tom's wife. Oh man,
they're like, she needs a line that isn't
about how much she's mad about this guy catfishing her, how much she hates Tom, or how much she dislikes Sonic being here at her wedding. But they do that. There's I
must repeat, she has more lines than Tails in this movie.
Yes, because
she has more scenes than Tails.
Tails is comatose at this point still. That explosion that went off next to him like just knocked him out for like a full hour of the movie.
It's like when you play an old JRPG and you're like at the end of a dungeon and you need to like manually get out, and so you just have a dead party member that you're dragging around for most of it. And you don't have like Phoenix down.
Like, I know he'll come in handy later. I know later this will be important, but
I'm saving my revive for the boss fight, and I'll revive him then.
Yeah, I have a full revive, so then it'll be at full health then.
Yeah. So Eggman and Sonic Eggman and Knuckles find where the compass goes to, and it's luckily an island nearby to where the wedding was happening, in Hawaii. And he puts like in the sand and it like rotates.
And very, very lightly buried. My partner pointed out, was like, that they did a really bad job of hiding this. It's under like a quarter of an inch of sand.
Yeah, he just kind of like brushes it away with his hand for like 5 seconds. And it's not even that, like just like, oh, there it is. And they put that in there, and then a big laser shoots out of the sky, and the waters part, and then there's a big underground labyrinth zone that they have to go run through. And Knuckles and Eggman are going through this maze, and there's a bunch of funny jokes that happen with like a Indiana Jones spiky ball and darts shooting out of the walls and stuff like that.
Eggman has like a little Google Maps joke.
He almost gets his dick cut off, and he talks about, "Oh, I'm glad my dick didn't get cut off."
That is funny.
Yeah, that was funny. So what's up with it?
Y'all like that?
Was his mustache really not that crazy in the first one? Because they all like really riff about his mustache and like how crazy his mustache is.
Yeah, so
he had a coiffed mustache in the first film, but it wasn't like cartoonish.
Yeah, so do you remember how he looked in the latte art?
Yeah.
He just had like a little tiny handlebar mustache in there.
Let's just say, man, he looked like one of these damn hipsters.
He did look like a damn
type.
hipster. Yeah, I'm gonna paste a picture of him.
Look, I'm from the Bay Area. I know these guys. They like to ride on scooters and eat toast and
avocado,
guacamole on it. Yucko!
Oh.
You know what I mean? I just like cinnamon and sugar on my toast.
I just like an over easy egg and some millionaire's bacon.
Well, what's millionaire's bacon?
It's a San Francisco thing. It's bacon that you cook really complicated so they can charge like $6 a slice for it.
I thought it was one of those Business Insider things where they put like gold on the outside. And then you bite inside of it and it like cum shoots out or whatever. Like all Business Insider food.
Yeah, that makes your productivity go up by like 10%.
I don't know why Business Insider is about like reviewing food that's covered in gold and comes on you, but like
no, we all know that.
Yeah, that's just what Business Insider does. That's like, or I guess it's Food Insider.
I thought you were talking about raw water and like naturalist stuff.
That's good too. That's good. I like that.
I like I like both. I do.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sonic hates raw water because he has to run across the water to get to this underwater maze that Eggman and Knuckles are exploring.
To which I immediately went, "Oh, it's like Frozen 2," and then I realized I have seen Frozen 2.
Oh, she does do that in Frozen 2, huh? He runs over the waves really fast, except then he crashes and somehow doesn't drown. He just gets returned back to lands on the beach miraculously. I was expecting that he would have to go back to the island and then somebody would have to fly him out there, but he gets to where he's supposed to go, which is kind of weird.
He does it fine.
Yeah, it's fine. And then he goes down to the maze, and the maze is very easy for him because he's super fast. And they get to the room where the big emerald is, and then they have a fight there. And then while Sonic and Knuckles are fighting, Eggman reveals that he was going to betray Knuckles the entire time. He leaves him there to die. Sonic and Knuckles wind up like saving each other from the collapsing building. And Sonic is about to drown. I really wish they played the music when Sonic is about to drown.
That was driving me fucking nuts. The bubble was cute though.
I did like the slurping bubble. I like a slurp animation. I wish he did that in the games. I wish there was like a cool
It'll
slurp.
be very funny if the Mario movie comes out and Chris Pratt's, because we love Mr. Pratt. So funny. But I was just thinking, like, what if Mario spit out the fireballs?
Oh man!
Like, visualize something that like I don't like thinking about it that much.
Oof. And he's like, Yoshi's a horse.
And he's just punching it in the back of the head.
Yeah, he's punching
just imagine Yoshi digesting something and like as close up on his stomach, it's like the Goomba gets dissolved into goo and processed into an egg.
I feel bad about that, but I feel worse about the Chris Pratt Garfield movie.
Yeah, that does bother me.
Also, I think we need the Italian Anti-Defamation League to step in here because he can't take two. He can't do two Italian.
Wait, is Garfield
Italian?
Lorenzo Music, he eats lasagna. Come on,
Is he Catholic?
Garfield. Well, maybe that's why he hates Mondays, because he's tired from Sunday Mass the previous day.
he spends all evening. He goes in the morning and then the evening, and then Monday is just burnt out.
Mm-hmm. I've been at the church all Sunday with John. He takes his cat.
He
to
always
church.
asks the priest for two pieces of Christ's body.
And when oh man, it would be funny if do you think there is like it would be funny if fucking what's his face took his dog and cat to church. There should be a church where you
John Arbuckle?
John Arbuckle should take his pets to church, and there should be a
I don't
Catholic.
think John Arbuckle believes in anything.
No,
He's a fake person.
I mean that's true. I don't think
He's not real.
John Arbuckle
The
is
only thing he is horny. Like, he has horniness as an emotion, and that's it.
I don't know if there has to be a better word. I'm sure there's some German word for like sad horny.
he's a self-centered character is the thing, is that I don't think he would go to a church unless he's like, I'm going to go to the Satan sex church because that's where I can get laid.
Which is so funny because Chris Pratt went to
the most Christian anti-Satan church.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying that Garfield is going to become religious now.
That's cool.
It's going to be cool. And so is Buzz Lightyear too. Isn't he Buzz Lightyear?
Can we just talk about Garfield?
No, the other Chris is
Okay.
Buzz.
There's too many. Okay. Everybody's named Chris in Hollywood now. That's why movies aren't as good anymore. Oh no! Wait. Oh no! I've revealed that I don't like movies that are as good as that.
Oh, this is.
also, you're not allowed to talk bad about Chris's right now with all of the things that have been going on with the Oscars.
Oh god, I'm gonna be banned. I'm gonna be banned from the Oscars.
Oh my god!
For a film fan like me, that's worth some death.
You're gonna lose your screeners.
No, the Academy.
I think that's the saddest part about Will Smith getting banned, is he won't get to see the free movies anymore.
Yeah, he's not gonna get all those DVDs in the mail.
Y'all know me. I'm like Trevor Noah. These damn homework movies, they're always getting to me.
It's true.
You are like Trevor Noah.
I'm always saying you're like Trevor Noah. Also, I want to know what Trevor Noah thinks about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie. Was that homework for you?
Boy, bro, I loved it.
It's good. Okay, so
You especially hate the parts with the cops.
yes, he especially loves those. But okay, so Sonic and Knuckles, Robotnik leaves them to die in the temple. They escape, and then Tails rescues them in a biplane. Robotnik absorbs the Master Emerald and becomes omnipotent. And then there's a weird scene. There's a bunch of weird scenes with Eggman floating around with like green glowing eyes and lightning shooting everywhere. And I was really hoping for him to like have some like Dr. Manhattan style dialogue about how he's like experiencing all of time at once or something.
You were also hoping to see his junk.
That too. I was hoping he'd be green and with
true.
his dick out.
It'd be like that big pickle you got.
It'd be like the big pickle I got. And I'd be spilling my pickle juice in the cup, if you know what I mean.
Boom, boom, folks.
But so he goes back to Green Hill Zone for some reason.
You have a big Papa Pickle. What if that big Papa shows up on screen, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. But he makes a big Papa Pickle by summoning a giant robot with the power of his
thought. He does
thought.
what anyone would do with ultimate power. You can literally think anything and it becomes real. He tears up a bunch of trucks and turns them into a really big robot.
Gunn has amassed themselves outside of the Mean Bean Machine because this is why we need to fund police departments so they can have tanks to siege the Mean Bean Machine.
I
so
have been saying for
tanks,
years this Mean Bean Machine has gone too far.
Yeah, so a bunch of tanks are out there, and then he does like a Magneto thing where he rips everything apart, including a train, which is where I got mad because like don't derail the trains. Just
you got mad, and then that's when Brandon kicked in and he started sending in the military. He's like, he disrespected our railway system. We
can't do this
Amtrak,
it. Man. But
I will say, is there a website? You know, there's like the Does the Dog Die website.
Oh, does the train get derailed?
Is the train get derailed?
That's the unfortunate thing is that almost every single movie with the train does go off the tracks.
Tell you what, a metaphor, man. Don't like it.
The only movie you could watch is like Murder on the Orient Express, I think.
But the train, there might have gotten blood on one of the seats, and that bums me out too.
Yeah, that's very bad. And don't watch that new Bullet Train movie or whatever that's coming out. So anyway,
it looks so good.
It does look so good and so funny. So Robotnik is teleporting around and summoning this giant robot. Him and Agent Stone are in the cockpit doing like Pacific Rim shit. You see the cool manual that he makes Agent Stone read, and it looks like a Sega manual. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was fun. They show that for like half a second.
That was
There
funny.
another moment where I wanted to turn to the guy next to me who was with his girlfriend. Go, it's like the old games.
There's so many
Holy
moments
shit.
in that are designed for you to turn and bug somebody and say it's like the old games, which is great.
Yo, it's like the thing that I know.
Does he really even do anything in the big robot? Like, is he blowing up town or anything? He's just kind of stomping.
No, because Sonic gets in there pretty quick to distract them.
Yeah, and they are right that Sonic. They quickly point out that he's obsessed with Sonic and will try to kill him first. So he should be aggroing this boss while they're circling around and sneaking up on him. So he does that. Eggman does reveal that his plan is to enslave humanity and use them to service his robots, which is kind of like what's that Stephen King thing with the trucks?
The Green Goblin. What is it? What is it fucking called?
No, it's it's the Green Goblin truck.
Christine?
No. It's a Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, that's the one with the Green Goblin, right?
Yeah, the Green Goblin's Maximum Overdrive.
Gotcha.
That's the one where the trucks come to life and they make people like fix the trucks and fill up the gas and stuff. So he does that. He also has a weird line about how he wants to take over the galaxy and commune with darkness, which was cool.
I'm always saying that.
Make him sound like a Destiny villain, so I was like really into that part.
I'm into it, dude.
And also goes into my theory for what I think is going to happen in the next one. With the post-credit scene. Because there's a character in the post-credit scene that's tied to some alien darkness in the galaxy.
Yeah, what is
somewhere.
that fucking guy's name again?
You mean Black Doom and the Black Arms?
Yeah, Black Doom and the Black Arms. Yeah, I'm always thinking about Black Doom and the Black Arms.
Yeah, those guys that are from... I thought they were made up for the Shadow the Hedgehog video game when I played that as a kid, because I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? These aliens that Shadow is shooting with a gun saying, damn. But it turns out they are from the Archie comics, and they're a thing.
Really?
Yeah, those guys. And that's actually it has to do with Shadow's origin, because I think he has like some of the DNA of one of those aliens in him or something. They made him as in one of the 36 possible endings of Shadow the Hedgehog. You can learn about that.
So sick that game has more endings than any other game in
Shadow
history.
the Hedgehog has like
I did tell you the first time I beat that game, which doesn't mean anything because you have to replay it over and over to get all those endings. But the first time I beat it was the ending where Shadow put the gun up to Eggman's hand and pulled the trigger.
That's the canonical ending, I think.
That's going to be the ending of the next movie. That's probably how the next movie's going to start of the Sonic movies.
Because Jim Carrey's going to retire, and so they're going to have him execute Eggman Gangland style.
They're going to put his mouth on the curb like, I'm going to crack an egg.
It's funny.
If you want to make an omelet, you got to scramble a couple eggs.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
If the next Sonic movie is rated R, get ready, folks.
Well, that's the thing is that there's going to be
Mr. Oscar, get your little statue ready.
So my theory for this is that the Shadow movies are going to be treated like Venom, and they're going to be in their own little side universe aside from the Sonic movies. And he might come and cross over every now and then, but there will be like a Shadow the Hedgehog movie that's like rated PG-13 where he uses a gun and says "damn" a couple times. Also, I just wanted to point out, Shadow the Hedgehog has more endings than Elden Ring does. Cool. That's fun to think about. It has at least 10 endings, potentially more permutations just based on dialogue choices and stuff that are there. But there's a lot of endings there. Anyway, and
yet Mass Effect, everybody goes on about that, but my decisions didn't matter.
No, you got to choose if somebody got to be green, blue, or red. And in only one of them, Seth Green got to fuck the ship. So that's the one I picked. That's the one I cared about. But anyway, so they're fighting the giant robot. Sonic gets like his ass kicked like at some point because like what does he wind up doing again? He like blows up a bridge or something on top of Sonic and a bunch of rubble collapses.
Right.
Tails and Knuckles are like they like climb up the like one of the legs of the thing and I get inside the cockpit. and they like beat up Eggman, and I was surprised by like Knuckles has to punch him once, and then the emerald flies out of him. He just hits him once.
Hey, listen, you can have
Knuckles is very
300
strong.
rings in a Sonic game, and you get hit and you lose them all too, Alan.
I mean, it's true. And I mean, if Knuckles is like designed to like punch somebody and like take the emerald from them, like he's been training for that his entire life, I guess.
True.
So like, he should get one punch on this nerd, and then he immediately just knocks it out of him,
Finally,
which is cool.
the jocks win.
Yeah, the jocks do win. The emerald comes out, and it doesn't. Does it immediately shatter into a bunch of little tiny emeralds? Or no, wait, that happens on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? That was weird. So it happens on the ground, and it turns into all those emeralds, and then Sonic absorbs them then, right? And then he turns into Supersonic?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Because then so he turns into Supersonic, which is cool. I was expecting him to make a Dragon Ball joke, which didn't happen.
You know what, Alan? I think the same thing where I was like, is he going to be like, I'm Super Saiyan now?
I was so hoping that he would be...
You want to see me turn into a Super Saiyan?
I would hope he would do like at least like do like a cool scream like Goku.
That would have been sick.
Yeah. But he so he does that, and then he flies and like just punches a million holes in the giant Eggman robot, and Eggman is standing on top. Oh, he does a cool thing where he like spins around the top and like chops the dome off the Eggman thing. That was cool. Oh, Eggman's robot has a cool mustache attack that like rips the wing off Tails' plane.
Oh, it like claps shut.
Yeah, like claps it.
Yeah.
It claps those mustaches on the wing. That was pretty cool. I don't like that Tails didn't build the plane. It was just the wedding plane. That pissed me off.
I don't like that it didn't have the little banner still. I thought that would have been a fun little like comedic thing.
It would have been funny if they spray painted over it with like Eggman, you suck, or something to piss him off.
You know, what they should have done is like, they should have been like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Somehow the letters would be like STR, like
Sonic Team Racing.
Yeah, you're right. You got me. I just like Sonic Team Racing a lot.
You do.
Yes.
So they Sonic beats the shit out of the robot. Eggman just falls down, and we don't see what happens to his corpse or anything.
No.
They do the thing.
He does make the very fine people joke.
Yes, he makes
before as he pleads with his life.
That was pretty funny. And he does a flossing. When does he do the flossing joke? Is that inside the robot?
No, that's really early when he's like...
Oh, he's explaining to Knuckles about like... Yeah,
if you want to get around on Earth, you have to...
Floss like Fortnite.
Or take the loss.
Yeah.
Floss like a boss.
The kids in the theater lost their shit at that.
They did! I will give them that. The children loved it.
They're like, it's like my thing for the video game I like. Not this one. I don't know this. They don't know if this is a video game.
Is Sonic in Fortnite? I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
no, he's not.
He's not. He can't be.
I'm just saying.
I've gotten really into Fortnite lately.
They've got literally everything else, but not that. They're gonna have Family Guy.
I'm gonna get two Zendaya skins, but
I think
zero
me and Alan have
Sonics.
already said we're gonna play together to get the Family Guy skins.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the Family Guy skins for sure. They have two Zendaya skins that I definitely need.
Are they in character or are they Zendaya proper?
Yeah, it's her from the red carpet at the Golden Globes and her.
Any Michi? Is it Michi?
Is it MJ? Like who? What is it?
Is it Euphoria? Is it the Euphoria girl?
Oh no, wait. There is a Dune one. There is a Dune one.
Yeah,
right?
there's a MJ and there's a Dune.
Okay.
Oh, that
cool.
real character from the Dune movie that I remember.
Yeah, from the half the book that the movie was. That was cool.
She's definitely not a dream sequence thing. Did she get nominated for anything for that part?
I don't know.
She won a Golden Globe.
Okay,
that's awesome.
It's really funny that like
cool.
her character is not in like the first half of that book, so they just like, let me just put some dream stuff in here and just kind of massage it a little bit. We'll cut out the Lady Jessica stuff. It's fine. So that happens, and then Sonic wishes for chili dogs to like rain out of the sky. With his Infinity Gauntlet power. That was pretty cool. That chili dog looked very good.
It looked like a good chili dog. I was just upset because the other chili dog landed on Knuckles' face, and the chili dog like split in half and inserted themselves into his like tear ducts.
It was like
weird.
Two chili dogs fell, and the dogs went exactly into his eyeballs.
Yeah, which, to me, maybe Knuckles is just such a badass. It doesn't hurt at all. He's like a JoJo's character when they get stabbed. But for me personally, I would not like chili dog in my eye.
Well, he mentioned that he's been training since he was a child in like all forms of combat, so he's probably had chili dogs thrown in his eyes before.
That's a big part of torture training, is getting your hand stuck in a pot of chili. So
Yeah. And people throwing hot dogs into your eyeballs. So that happened. And then he gives up the power of the emeralds. How could somebody do that? And he reveals that's because he's just a kid and he has some growing up to do before he becomes omnipotent, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I don't like that. So he releases the power of the emerald, and then the emerald's just a bunch of shards again, and then like Knuckles just like like smashes in his hands together. It's like it's back to normal now. And that's,
well, you have to in the games in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, when you collect the Master Emerald pieces, how do you smush them back together? You know.
I just don't like that they've conflated the normal Chaos Emeralds with the Master Emerald at the same time now.
I didn't like that either.
Because like it confuses me. I would have liked if what I was really hoping would happen is when he releases that the 7 Chaos Emeralds would fly over the Earth like the Dragon Balls. Like they would scatter to the far corners of the Earth, and then you know, the hollow shell of the Master Emerald is left behind or something. Like it's not glowy unless you have all the other ones. That would be fine.
It just sounds like you want to watch a Dragon Ball Z movie.
I mean, I did want him to see, like, if he went super Broly at the end, like if he punched Eggman into like another dimension for like 5 seconds, that would have been so cool. But he didn't do that.
Would have been.
Also, I wanted him to just hit Eggman just once in the face, but he doesn't do that.
No,
nope.
Sonic chooses nonviolence.
No, he chooses
to cut him in half, like that one panel of the Sonic Archie comic where he finally learned what war truly was.
Oh yeah, when he's like flying through like an enemy tank or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's when he's gonna grow up later on in another movie. He will cut somebody in half.
You forced my hand, Eggman.
Yeah.
Get ready to die, you fuck. What if the whole movie was the same, but it ended with Sonic being like, Eggman, you're like...
Listen, I tried banishing him to another galaxy. It didn't work. There was one solution left.
I learned from my cop dad what to do.
He says, like, he's like, you know, Tom, my cop dad was telling me I gotta wait for that moment to take responsibility, and this is that moment. And he just, like, blows his head off.
He goes to his speedball form and like goes into his head.
No, he uses his omnipotent god power to create a gun, and then he shoots Eggman with the gun.
And that's
I learned this from my dad.
Yes, that'd be perfect because then there's a split in the galaxy or whatever, and it creates shadow because of the negative energy he produces.
Oh, that would be cool. And also, Supersonic does have red eyes, which is kind of scary.
It was very scary.
It's very scary.
A lot.
I was scared that he was evil.
This is just for the super fans out there. Did you think for a second when Knuckles was like, my god, Sonic the Hedgehog, it will become an evil god that cannot be stopped. He'll be an unstoppable creature of cruelty and evil. I was like, oh, are they leading into like Sonic the UK comic? Like evil Sonic?
Oh, you mean Enerjack?
Like
you mean the being Enerjack that lives inside the emerald and possesses people?
No, that's Archie still.
That is Archie.
The Sonic the comic, the gold Sonic in that is like the Incredible Hulk.
That's cool.
And he like fucking tries to kill Tails and Johnny Lightfoot and Hampton Porker, I think it is.
Not Hampton
To be fair,
Porker.
I would try to kill them all too.
If given the chance, yeah.
If I had god powers, Tails is the first one to go.
Kill these British fucks. Did Sonic UK Sonic ever meet Doctor Who? I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, probably.
By
the way,
good old baseball.
By the way, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is, they tweeted earlier today, #1 movie in the world right now.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go.
With and
Cinema is back.
They have something on the poster that says Cinema Score, which I've never heard of before. It's rated A. It's definitely real.
That's supposed to be a more believable Rotten Tomatoes or something. I don't know.
It's like a Rotten Tomatoes that the movie theater, that the studios like. Like, we have more control over this one, so we like it better.
I was going to say, this was prompted that recently somebody told me that a Transformers writer tried to make Doctor Who canon in the Transformers universe unofficially, but like reference it. And so I tried to find it, and I found this on Pinterest. Somebody made this great Photoshop.
I'm really afraid of what this Pinterest Doctor Who Photoshop is going to be.
It's not as good as the fart from last week, but
it's not as good as the AOC fart. That's disappointing. This is pretty good. Who's the eye patch lady?
Is that from Twin Peaks?
Mm-hmm. You know, the famous quiet curtain rod inventor from Doctor Who.
Oh yeah,
great. This is really special. It's got Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who too. So this was made very recently.
Somebody's really into it, dude.
That's pretty cool. Okay, and also Jabba the Hutt's there.
Maybe this is. I'll have to look into it.
It seems pretty good. I like that they put the BBC.
Nope, this is an unironic Doctor Who fan. This is just somebody who's really.
I like that they put the BBC and Sega logos above it, so it's like we know that they're working together for this one. And also
Right.
Eggman is 2-dimensional. I think here, like there's normal human beings, and then there's like Eggman, which is cool. This owns.
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
Then they play baseball.
Yeah, they play baseball together
They
because
do play baseball. America's pastime.
yeah, because after
That's
all
right.
this, Sonic is like, "I love you, mom and dad, cop mom and
Which is
cop dad."
just a weird moment.
Yeah, it's very weird that like to hear Ben Schwartz saying as a cartoon kid hedgehog, "I love you, dad."
Yes.
And also, I guess Tails and Knuckles, they just like adopt them too. I guess.
Yeah, like
my
we went
three
from 0
weird
children to
kids.
3.
And one's a grown man.
Voiced by Idris Elba.
Yeah, imagine that. That's like, you know, I had one weird little hairy alien kid, and now I've got 3, and one of them is a grown man voiced by Idris Elba. And also he's insanely strong and punches holes through walls. I don't know what's going on with this, but they own all that. They go get ice cream and stuff. Knuckles hits a fucking baseball out of the park. They're riding around in the back of a truck, which is dangerous. If those were my kids, I would not let them ride around in the back of a truck. Are you kidding me? Put the seatbelt on these guys.
What
True.
the hell?
And they don't even have like a fun snack.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happens. The Wikipedia says the 3 resume an idyllic life with the Wachowskis. I forgot their last name was Wachowski.
Yeah.
It would be, he should have moms instead, and it should be the Matrix Wachowskis. That's who Sonic's parents should be. That would be cool. At the very end, we see that Agent Stone has infiltrated Gun somehow. He must have like stole a dead gun soldier's uniform or something, and was searching for Robotnik in the rubble. And then the post credits, there's a thing where an agent reports to Gun Commander Walters that a 50-year-old file containing the coordinates to a research facility which houses Product Shadow has been uncovered. And we cut to this test tube in a lab somewhere with Shadow floating in it, and he opens his eyes. Dun dun dun. So that's the tease for the next one. Also, something that's funny is that they found that because they were going through all of their records and burning anything with Eggman in it was how they found that, which is that's funny, I guess. I tweeted about this, but I think the Sonic movies are more like anti-FBI CIA than the Marvel movies are somehow. Because like Eggman's like a weapons contractor, and like the government's like, yeah, we used to work with Eggman, but then he went rogue. So that's strange. The fact that it's a 50-year-old like test thing, that the Shadow's been sitting there forever, that makes me think that like we're gonna get some flashbacks with like Robotnik's grandpa, and we're gonna see Maria.
Ooh.
We're gonna see Maria.
Maria!
How cool is that gonna be? And that makes me think we're gonna get Space Station Arc, and we're gonna get a Biolizard. Maybe we might get a Biolizard.
Alan, you have been salivating over a big screen Biolizard since I've known you.
It's gonna be so cool. Well, you know, they might combine Biolizard and make it just like Chaos instead, because that would just make more sense if they just had like the gooey Chaos guy from Sonic
Is
Adventure
there
1.
lore behind Biolizard that he's made from the DNA of Chaos?
Something like that. Yeah.
There's lore to it.
There's a bunch of lore that doesn't really make any sense, but it's good. Anyway, look, everybody says that about the Elden Ring lore, but you won't give Sonic the time of day to read all his item descriptions? Come on. So I think that's what's going to happen, is we're going to get like a Shadow thing, and I really do hope it ends with him falling into the atmosphere from space saying Maria, and then we don't know if he survived or not.
And then he'll just come back because he's just popular enough.
Yeah, he's popular enough, and he's maybe a robot. No, it turns out he's not. Remember how we thought he was a robot for a while because of that weird ending of Shadow the Hedgehog?
Where he pulled out a piece and shot Eggman in the head? Yes.
Yeah. Well, isn't there one ending where Eggman's like, it turns out you were a robot the whole time?
That was the same ending.
That is the same ending? Okay.
Yes. Because he looks Shadow in the eye and says, "You're not a human." And he's like, "Well, if I'm a machine, that means I can fucking kill your ass."
That's
Or
pretty
something
badass.
to that effect.
Who do you think is going to
Sounds like-
voice Shadow?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who is the meanest bad boy in Hollywood right now? The most twisted guy.
Oh, no.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix. Shadow shoots Eggman and then goes to the bathroom and does like a little ballet dance in there.
You're laughing. Dr. Eggman is going to position the arc to blow up the moon, and you're laughing.
Oh man. I was thinking actually it might be Jared Leto. What if they let him do
Oh my
it?
God.
Do you think he would get
Mr.
really
Dr. Morbius himself? Dr. Michael Morbius?
Can you imagine if Jared Leto got really method into playing Shadow and he starts like wearing Heelys all over the place and like skating around?
Skating around?
Yeah. And he starts calling people faker and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool.
But then, if he ever does meet another VTuber who's like an animal, he'd just be friends with them.
Maybe like Javier Bardem would be good.
Like just doing Anton Sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Call it. He gets him to flip a ring up in the air.
You've made your mistake, Sonic.
Oh man.
We will let fate decide.
If
Maria.
If the rings are what led you to this, of what use were the rings? That would be pretty good. I mean, they're giving Idris Elba Knuckles his own Paramount Plus TV show, so like I think anything's in the realm of possibility nowadays. Who knows? Who knows who Shadow could be? Do you think we're gonna get any other Sonic characters besides Shadow in this new movie?
Hey, I'm holding out for Chaotix, man.
That would be weird though, because it seems like Knuckles doesn't have friends in this, so he would have to to meet the Chaotix somehow.
That's what the show's gonna be about.
I guess
If we know we're going hard R because of the whole Shadow the Hedgehog curb stomp thing, then I think it's only natural they bring in Rouge.
Ooh, see, that's the dream.
No.
And they would have to get
You're opening a damn can of... We're talking a Big Papa Pickles. I'm just saying.
Margot Robbie voices fucking Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, I mean, it's either
Alan,
her or
don't
Anya
get me
Taylor-Joy.
started.
It would be funny if she just did a Harley Quinn voice the entire time, even though that's not what Rouge the Bat...
Knuckles.
Rouge the Bat sounds nothing like that, but it'd be very funny.
It would rule.
Do you think we might get like a Charmy Bee at some point?
Oh, of course. I hope they bring the stuff in from the comic where his best friend died of a LSD overdose.
Oh, you mean Mellow Bee, who had the liquid sunshine drops put in his chili dog at the fair?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that weird anti-LSD PSA episode, issue of that Archie, or not Archie, it was the Fleetway comic, right? Where that happened, I think.
Guess so.
Yeah, where Mellow B died of a drug overdose.
Yeah, that was Archie. That's a Ken Penders joint.
That does seem like, I mean, it seems like something he would do. I think they might introduce Amy.
Folks, get ready.
I think they're going to have to introduce Amy at some point, right?
You know, Alan, I'm going to say something I never expected at the start of this podcast.
What?
I feel like we need to keep covering this.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen in the Sonic universe. There's so many endless possibilities that have been opened up by this movie.
It's returning to you. Your love of Sonic. It's coming back. Embrace it.
My God. And here I am eating a big slice of pizza that just came to me.
Oh yeah, we didn't really tie the pizza thing in, huh?
Wait a minute, is that Little Caesar himself off in the distance? Pizza.
Whoa. This is like
Man, I didn't know you were best friends with Little Caesar.
Yeah, me and Little C hang out. I hate his pizza, but I love him as like a guy. He's got a great vibe.
It's a very striking image because he's very small, whereas you're very tall.
Yeah, we're like a fun little contrasting thing.
And it's also like your own little Thermae Rome thing, where Little Caesars comes forward in time through a pizza shop.
My God, they make their sauce with corn syrup instead of whatever weird Roman tomato we had? They did not have tomatoes.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They didn't have pizza. Didn't really exist until like.
So I guess you just liked it.
I don't actually know what people in Rome ate. I think it was bad, whatever it was. Just like maybe grapes.
They drank freaking lead. Am I right, folks?
Yeah, I learned that from an Assassin's Creed game. That's actually a plot in the most recent Assassin's Creed game. Is that the Vikings figure out somehow that the Romans all died because they were drinking from lead. That's very stupid. Yeah, but do you guys have any theories for what you think is going to happen in Sonic 3?
They're probably going to tie in some other Genesis classics, so he'll hang out with Vector Man and
Rice Star,
Alex Kidd and Rice Star, but they'll all blow up, and Sonic will be the only one to survive, much like the Genesis itself.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, Jack.
I think they should introduce Chows.
Oh,
Wow.
that'd be good. That'd be really good.
Because think of it this
And
way.
they
That could be their minion.
That is-
Chows can finally
yeah.
go true minion.
Exactly, and then there's a Chow spin-off, and you can have Chow NFTs.
We're just so close to a Chow NFT. Like Sega just has to like fuck something up like a little bit like slightly worse than they're already fucking things up to like be desperate enough to do that. And I'm just waiting for that to happen. Then we're gonna get a Chow NFT, and they're gonna have like little VMUs you carry around your little awful Chow in. It'll be so cool. But I think Chows would be good because like kids will buy all those toys. Kids will love that shit. You give a Chow garden to a kid nowadays, they don't have that kind of game anymore. They just got Fortnite. You don't got any little Tamagotchi guys anymore.
Ben and all these kids playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm doing a floss over here right now.
Did they add any new Sonic? No, wait, they don't have any Sonic in there. Fuck, that sucks so bad.
Rick kind of has the blue hair. And it's spiky.
Oh, but he's more of an Eggman type character.
Ooh, you're right.
Ooh, how good would it be if Rick from Rick and Morty just replaced Eggman in the movie?
He met LeBron. Why not Eggman? You know?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, like we're just one more Warner Brothers purchase away from from this happening. It could happen.
Did you see that new Space Jam, Ben?
Oh yeah, it was one of the most morally bankrupt things I've ever watched.
It's very.
The Sonic movie has a lot of integrity, but that you could not handle.
No, yeah. I like the take of that movie that it is Algorithm 1 because that movie was created by an algorithm and came out and made $1 billion and proved him right.
It's true. It's true. You can just throw LeBron in a bunch of CGI goop and people will go to the theater. It will make you millions of dollars.
It's kind of the opposite of LeBron going to the actual playoffs.
La Disney.
I got his ass. That's for Professor Mickey. I hope I get some extra credit, Professor Mickey.
Yeah. I literally the only thing I know about LeBron is from Space Jam 2 and from our Phoenix Suns fan friends who dislike him. That's all I know about the man, other than Taco Tuesday.
I just feel bad for him because you're like, I like Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like he seems like he loves tacos and stuff. It's like that's a good food. If I didn't love pizza so much, I would make a taco podcast. But I love pizza.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wait, you love pizza now? Good.
Oh, good. Whoa, hey.
Oh my God.
Much like Sonic's cop dad was explaining, we went through our own Dan Harmon story circle in this episode, Russ.
We were put out of our comfort zone, having girlfriends. By the way, I just texted both of our girlfriends and we're breaking up now.
Yep, we can't do this. We have a we're back to Pizza and Sonic podcasting. Can't do that anymore.
Romance is no place in this cutthroat industry of Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza.
It's allowable in the movie industry. That's fine though.
The movie industry very tolerable of women and.
Well, you have to have a girlfriend that you can defend, a girlfriend or wife or spouse or something that you can defend at an award ceremony. That's the whole thing about movies. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to punch somebody in a movie theater, right? At the awards, you're supposed to do that.
That's right.
They definitely haven't been freaking out about that for
I just want to say real quick, I don't actually condone what Mr. Smith did, and frankly, violence is never the answer. So that's just how I stand on the issue.
I believe in that comedian people are the truth tellers of our generation, and that they should be allowed to say whatever they want all the time without getting punched. And do you know, in medieval times, the only person that could criticize the king was the jester. So actually,
And the king never ever did anything mean to a jester.
no, I've never seen that happen ever before. So think about
That's
it.
why comedians were allowed to insult presidents to their faces. The dinner.
Mhm.
Okay? And a certain orange man proceeded to ignore that doctrine.
Yeah,
though.
we all wish the peak of comedy and politics is when Stephen Colbert went to the George Bush thing or whatever and made fun of him, and then George Bush continued to just go kill people all the time. But he really showed him. He really showed him.
Really took him to task, finally.
Yeah. Any last thoughts on this movie? Favorite scene?
Favorite scene. I guess I like the third act. It was got some Sonic OVA vibes. Now, some people out there might report that I might have said this movie was horse shit, and the first 2/3 felt like Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeak Wall.
That's good.
And
though.
I didn't like any of it, and it stunk. Well, they were lying. I never said any of those things. And I loved every minute of it, and it made me smile, and it didn't make me feel bad.
Mm-hmm. Ben, what was your favorite?
I think my favorite scene was when the kid next to me started crying because Sonic called Tom the cop dad. It was like, this kid's like, he believes in Sonic. He thinks Sonic is real.
That was you, Russ. That was you as a kid that you met in the theater.
Wait a minute. I looked
it's
at
like
him
that
and he
Ryan
was-
Gosling movie.
Yeah.
I looked down. What T-shirt was he wearing? But Jackie Chan Adventures T-shirt from Target that he picked up for $5
Wow.
in cargo shorts and Tiva sandals. It was a little me. I saw childhood me.
Wow. Ben, did
Wow.
you see childhood you at the theater, or did you have any other good moment?
Did you have a magical experience?
I thought the movie was pretty good. One thing that didn't, it's weird that it didn't come up. Neither of you brought it up. I felt kind of weird. Was the fact that there was a weird ad in the bottom right-hand corner for some betting gambling website the whole time.
That happened with Eternals. We saw that all the time too.
Yeah,
it was
and then
very
there was a weird cutaway where a guy lost power and then summoned a Dota 2 character on his phone and said something about like going to this website to gamble a bunch of money. I thought that was
your mouth
weird.
started salivating, and you had to leave the movie theater and play Dota 2 for an hour.
Ben, did we tell you the famous scene in Eternals where Phastos goes to Hiroshima and screams at the sky, "Why did I let them make bombs?" When that happened, a ad for freeslots.com was on screen while he
very
was screaming in the rubble. That was good.
Yeah.
Chloe
No,
Zhao, Academy
it was
Award
fun.
winner, she knows what she's doing. She knows when to drop that freeslots.com ad.
I think my favorite moment was this is tough. I think it's the celery man joke.
That was pretty good.
I like that joke a lot. I did not care for Wade, the Barney Fife cop that's stumbling around while Tom's out of town. I didn't care for any of his bits. They were all bad.
No, he was, yeah. Unfortunately, it felt like a cheap Paul Rudd.
It did. Sorry,
Yeah,
Adam
they
Pally.
even brought up the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, which,
He's bringing it back for the fans.
yeah, they did bring it back for the fans.
It would be cool if Egon's ghost just came and like put his hand on Adam Pally's
Sonic?
shoulder.
They've got the model lying around. I think they're both Paramount movies.
It would be cool now if every Paramount movie just had Egon's ghost like come and give everybody a thumbs up at the end.
Thank you, Harold Ramis, from Beyond the Grave.
He would have liked this.
Harold Ramis would have loved Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's true. He would have loved that.
I would have brought him back if I had the Master Emerald and could do anything.
Oh, now that's a good question. If you had the Master Emerald, what would you guys do with that immense power?
Yeah, bring Harold Ramis back for the dead for one movie.
I think I'd probably
what
wish for a
would-
chili dog.
What
Wait,
would I do? Probably
is
your
Harold-
mom.
Are you sure
Whoa, what the
Harold
fuck?
Ramis is dead?
He's dead.
Oh
He's
no, I'm
dead.
thinking of Rick Moranis. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rick Moranis is very alive, and he sings songs about like matzo ball soup and stuff. It's very interesting.
That's cool. Seems like
Yeah.
he's having a good time.
Except for the whole punching thing.
Oh,
Yes, we must defend him. What wasn't that the day that Orange Badman got kicked out of office or something?
Oh yeah. Wasn't
Rick
it?
Moranis got punched in the face.
Wait, who did he get punched by? Was it Will Smith? Like, what happened?
No. Oh boy.
Yo, whoa.
Holy shit, can you say that?
Can he say that? Is he allowed, is he the punching guy now? Oh man. Wait, who actually punched Rick Moranis in the
Some
face?
guy in Brooklyn. It was random.
Oh, okay. Well, that just happened.
It
That
was
just
so
happens
random.
These random
so
Brooklyn
forget-
hipsters just running up and punching
That right? It
people.
was, oh, I'm gonna get his name. Who's the old YouTuber Phil DeFranco?
Okay, sure.
My favorite Martian. That he was one of the classic so random guys.
Oh, that's pretty epic. Well, you know what? I'm glad, Ben. I'm so glad that you could be here and bring back our love of Sonic and pizza, the things that we kind of talk about on our podcast every now and then.
We definitely don't spend more time talking about like
Watto.
Ublina from All Real Monsters or something.
Yeah, we definitely don't just say like Ublina from All Real Monsters has mad head game, and that's like half the. We don't just say
suck me off. She sucked me off the whole way down. You know what I mean?
yeah. Or like I'm
Got
trying
those
to get top from the.
PSLs.
I'm trying to get top from the Gromble. We definitely don't just do that for half the show. It's all about Sonic.
That's good.
He's
Yeah, I
definitely-
wouldn't.
what's
I
the name
wouldn't
of the
come on a
eyeball guy
podcast
again?
like that.
Which eyeball? Oh, Crumb?
Yeah,
Well-
Crumb. You know, Crumb give you the handy because he does all the work with those hands.
Yeah, that's true. He's holding his eyes all the time.
It's true.
That's just
Anyway.
factual. Actually, you know what? I changed what my wish would be now that I've been thinking.
Alan, no.
Alan,
I'm
that's
wishing for the
gross.
Gromble to be real. Oh, man.
Okay, we're not going to go back to Sonic the Hedgehog. We're going to talk about All Real Monsters now. That's the podcast now.
Oh well. I guess until next time, though.
No. No. We believe in the magic of Sonic the Hedgehog and pizza again. Okay?
Yeah, we believe. You happy
Good.
now?
I'm glad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
thank-
happy. I can go home now.
All right. See you in 50 more episodes, Ben, in like 10 years.
Episode 200, you'll finally be back.
You'll finally be
Where
back
will we
when you come back every couple of years when we're depressed and don't know if we want to keep doing the show anymore to get us to do it again. Oh man. But listen, we'll probably have a new Watto cameo by then, so we'll have plenty of fuel to go off of.
That's
Oh,
true.
good. Oh, great. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess until next time, everybody. Live and learn.
Live and learn.
And say it.
Live and learn.
Perfect.